And I'm live. Okay. So, I'm a follower, I'm a subscriber to the Goonies Farm, and Mike is someone I've been watching for close to a month now. See, for me personally, I got really interested in the slabs. Well, initially, like, I don't know, a decade ago, whenever I saw Into the Wild, right? But then here recently, went down some rabbit holes and ended up in Slab City on a video. And I don't know. I think maybe a lot of us do the same thing. We go, we find Slab City, and then we're like, uh oh, who else has got something going on out there? It's just very interesting. It's the kind of life that the free living thing, the living without the insanity of society. So I think that's what turn me on, maybe most of us on, to what's going on out there. And then, you tend to feel like you should throw some support their way. It's a attaboy for what they're doing. And then my 25-year-old son and I are talking about going out to the slabs. That's still a thing. Voodoo Ninja, if you watch this, that's still a thing here for me. Maybe even more now. Maybe even more now because that farm needs help for sure. We got to keep that going. Um, However, I do want to address the elephant in the room. Just because someone is innocent until proven guilty does not mean that the information shouldn't be out there. Mike has close to 5,000 subs. Those people give a shit about what's going on. And many of those people have given their time, money, effort even to make sure that Mike is able to sustain life out in the desert. And and as far as I don't know anything about Sandra. I think Sandra's just tied up in this because she happened to be there. I don't know. I didn't ask, but I do know that Mike was charged with some pretty heinous stuff. And if it turns out to be true, man, that's gosh, dude. I don't know that I should say the exact things. You can find out yourself. This is public information, but I'm not going to just sit back and it's charges, okay? We all understand innocent until proven guilty. This ain't no Hillary Clinton shit where she's guilty because we say she is. This is innocent until proven guilty, and I firmly believe that. But once it becomes apparent that someone is guilty, if he is guilty of this, then Mike, I'll pray for you hardcore, brother. But God's got a spot for shit like this, man. I have a daughter. Anyway, these are, let's just say first, his bond is $500,000. His bond wouldn't be $500,000 if it wasn't what I'm reading right here in front of me. And if y'all have called and you can put it up on my feed all you like. These are charges. They're public charges. People are allowed to know. And the reason why I'm reacting this way is because I watched Tommy's his video at Shepherd's Farm, and I feel bad for Tommy. First of all, Tommy has nothing to do with this at all. He just happened to be a neighbor, and we don't even know that Mike did this. Just like I'm saying, but Tommy for sure has nothing to do with this at all. And he was trying to be a good friend and trying to be helpful with the information he did know, but also, we don't, until it's necessary, people don't need to know, but it's necessary now. It's a day later. There's a lot of people who watch, subscribe, and facilitate what's going on out in Goonies, and we still believe in that, by the way. That's not changed. Those animals, the farm itself, a place for people to go to, that's necessary, and I believe in that. And we will come together and make that continue. And Tommy, we got your back. Don't you worry about that, man. Nobody's gonna think any worse of you. Y'all, all the Goonie subscribers should jump on Tommy and support him. That's a good fella right there. And Man, and I know he was going through a lot. His son was with Mike when this all went down, and I know this is a hard time. I can't imagine how hard it is right now, or I can only imagine how hard it is right now. I thank God that I can only imagine. Um, but these charges are sexual in nature with a minor and a really, really, really. It's not. This isn't like I thought she was 18 years old type shit, y'all. The charges are heinous and serious and god awful. And if they turn out to be true, there's a place in hell for somebody like this. That's all I'm saying. I've always believed that. I'm not going to change that just because I happen to like somebody who might have done this. So I'm just going to say what I know. I called and found out the charges. One of them is oral copulation with someone under 10, sodomy, for felony sodomy with someone under 10. Those are just a couple. So it's of that nature, y'all. Someone under 14 is another one. Sodomy or like forced oral stuff. And the charges are sick to even say. And if they are false, because Mike, who is who he is, he has every right to sue and everything else, because this is going to this is going to rattle the public. Maybe they don't think we're a big public, but we are a loud public. And if these charges aren't real, or they aren't, if he's the wrong guy, or he didn't do this, he has every right, and I will fully support him, to fight this shit and to sue. He can have 500 solar panels, for all I care. But if this is true, and if they are true, this needs to be dealt with the way they're going to deal with it. And I just want to express how bad I feel for Tommy right now because of how the heat came down on him. He didn't know anything. He's not protecting anybody. Tommy's completely innocent of any of this. Regardless if Mike is or isn't, Tommy guaranteed is. So we all know that. Let's not give him any more hell. Y'all want to give somebody hell, give me hell. I'm still going to go back out there. I don't know the victims, and I asked where the crime occurred. The lady told me that the crime occurred in Nyland, but and that's the information she got, but that could also just be Slab City. That often that they use Nyland instead of, they don't call Slab City on official paperwork or whatever. So for what I can tell, what I understand, is that Nyland is where the crime occurred. They wouldn't give me a date on the crime. I don't know that I couldn't have pressed for that. I was trying to get as much information as fast as I can so I can get a video up, because I can't find any other information anywhere else. And I just feel like this is important that people should know what he's been arrested for. That doesn't mean he did it, y'all. We know that. That's innocent until proven guilty. One of the beautiful things about this country, even though, we don't always give people the benefit of the doubt, we got to give Mike the benefit of the doubt here. And however, at the same time, if Mike is guilty of this, and he's absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt guilty of this, we got to stay true to what we believe in our morals. And even though he's someone we consider a friend that we love, we have to come down on him hard, and come down on people hard for this. So let's not bullshit, and let's not fool ourselves. But until then, I'm not just gonna assume that he is. But I'm gonna try to continue to find out more information. I'm on one of my walks right now, and I'm up at the store, chilling. Got to grab a few things, some diapers for the little man, because he doesn't know how to use the potty yet. Or he does, but he won't. So I got to go in and grab that. I'm gonna go get some more info, or the best I can, and then here in a couple hours I'll be posting with more info, more details. And I know that I run the risk of getting people mad at me for putting details out on a video. Not really. I don't give a shit about that. I'm an old school broadcaster, and I know that when there's a community of people who give a shit about what's going on, the anxiety of not knowing the information is kind of hell on you. So I'd like to get you the information that is made public as soon as I possibly can. So I'm gonna go get my grocery shit done and then wrap that up. If anybody else out there gets any more information, you can send me messages. I'd love to see your information. We can share information. Hit me up on here and or post your own video. I'll watch it. And then let's get the word around. This needs to be known. You know, not to smear anybody, but just to get the word around. Because I'll tell you this: if Mike didn't do this, then we all should be appalled that he could be charged with it, and then the social implications that come down from that can be very, very heavy. I've already seen that the one dude who obviously doesn't like Mike is already smearing him. I won't even give him a shout at this point. I don't know which real name he goes by, but trolling and I'm not gonna promote that. And the people who are already smearing Mike's name, y'all can suck it because, there, but for I, there, whatever the grace of God thing. But for I goes, there go I, but, all right, hold on. But for the grace of God, there go I. Maybe I don't know how that goes. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So let's not go smearing anything, but let's get to the bottom of it and find out as adults, honestly, what we can find out right now. That's what I'm going to do. I hope y'all do the same. And hit me up if you find out anything. Otherwise, I'll let y'all know here in a little bit what else I can find out. I'm praying for all the people out there in the slabs. I'm praying for all Mike's followers and praying for y'all. And thank you, Show Enough, smoking like a chimney. That's interesting because I used to clean chimneys. I owned a chimney company. I got a cigarette right here too. And I do, y'all, man, I really do hope that this is a mistake. I really do. I'm not sensationalizing this at all. But I also know that if this really happened to somebody's child, that, we all know what that means. So I'm going to go find out some more information. I'll get back to you. Thank you guys for checking me out, and I'll get back to you soon. All right.